And we are going green, everybody. It's Go Green with Fred F. Collis and Sons for the month of April. We're celebrating Earth Day. And the best way we know how is learning is teaching ourselves and learning new ways to go green and be more efficient. And in studio, I've got Allie from Fred F. Collis and Sons. How are we doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Doing so good. Happy to have you. And I think what's exciting with Go Green is that we're able to bring in different people and kind of learn different ways. But with you guys in particular, you're always teaching people how they can be more energy efficient.
Oh, yeah. A huge part of what we do is focused around helping our customers to reduce their energy consumption.
Right.
So this ties in perfectly, and it's exciting to be able to show people other ways that they could go green.
Yeah, for sure. And in studio, happy to have from Post Street Farm, John Howard. Good morning. How are we?
Hello. Very good. Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. Happy to have you here. And let's talk a little bit about you guys and who you are and how Post Street Farm came to be.
Yeah, so my wife, Allie, and I run Post Street Farm, and we started just growing raised beds on the side of the house.
Yeah.
And we had extra, so we built a little farm stand, put them on the side of the road, and sold those. And then it became, well, let's try the farmer's market. And it's just been really supportive community, and the demand is high for local produce, and our main challenge is keeping up with the demand around here because people want fresh local produce.
Right. And I think, how long ago did you start this?
So we started growing probably 2019. I think this is our fourth year doing farmers markets.
Wow.
And that's by and large our biggest income source is the farmers market. That's our big, Super Bowl every week that we try to bring as much as we can to go there and do that. And then
and Allie even says she's a big fan.
Yes. I found them actually this year at the Clinton Farmers Market, and I was telling all of my friends and family about them. I think I got some little stir-fry kits and the kale.
Yeah, definitely a good time. And one of the things that when I even put it up on my Facebook page and I was like, hey, who's doing a farm share, a CSA? People were like, what is this? I'm following along. I'm interested. What is it? What does that mean?
So CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture. And what you're doing is it's a lump sum. You're basically buying into the farm. You're becoming a partner with the farm, and you're going to share in the harvest throughout the season. So you'll get a box of produce every week. I think ours runs mid-June to the end of September. And you share the harvest of the farm, and we like to, prioritize our CSA members. It's actually kind of new. We started ours last year, and it was, we had a lot of fun with it, and people liked it.
Yeah.
But we try to prioritize our CSA members. When stuff comes in season, they're getting the first crack at all the stuff. So, it's just a way to get vegetables guaranteed every week.
Yeah. And I think what's cool, too, is it might be not the regular vegetables you would normally pick up. It's like things that maybe test your limits, and you actually get to cook more or try new things.
Yeah, we have the Swiss chard.
Swiss chard,
right?
We try to balance it. I mean, we kind of try to look at it as a consumer, what people want. I mean, people know us for our salad greens, so we try to have some kind of salad green every week in it. Whether it's our mixed greens or spinach or arugula, something like this. Everyone eats salad, every week.
Right.
But, and then you can try to mix in certain things that people are less familiar with and kind of expand their horizons in the kitchen.
And one of the things with going green and doing this, obviously it was a hobby for you guys to start this, and now it's grown so much, but what does it mean to work directly with a local farmer, working with you guys in regards to going green?
So the CSA, it's this time of year in the spring, for growers, costs are very high.
Yeah.
And your income is either non-existent or low. So it's a big help for people to buy in to the CSA to kind of ease that burden in the beginning of the season. And, it's a way, I think a CSA is a good way because I think everyone wants to eat healthier, eat local, but we're a culture of convenience, and, and it's hard to do that on a weekly basis. So when you buy into a CSA, I think it's a way to guarantee, to lock yourself into that, and kind of give yourself accountability. Okay, I know I'm going to get this every week. I don't have to think about it, because it is just easy. I'll go to the grocery store, and pick something up. But, when you're supporting local growers, you're the stuff at the supermarket, it takes a lot of energy to get things there, and the energy that you get out of it is actually less. There's actually more, there's more, between the costs of bringing things in, trucking things across the country to get there. So when you're keeping it local, you're supporting the local economy, and you're supporting local growers, and you're lessening your carbon footprint that way. So it's a
going
good way.
a little green. That's what we like. We like it a lot. And what do you find is one of your favorite things that you're able to give to people the opportunity? Is it just to give them fresh vegetables? Is it to see all the people who come to the markets to see you? Is it the people who show up every week for their CSA? Or
yeah, for sure. I mean, talking with customers face to face, you get to see who's growing your food. You're not just picking up a label and trusting what it says. There's so many different ways of categorizing things now, but you can actually ask the grower, how is this grown? Did you spray anything on it? And, I think, it gives you a better relationship to what you're consuming.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, our biggest thing, like I said, it's been our salad greens. We never expected it to be as popular as it was, and we started growing them, and then we sold out. I think it's just the ease of it, because they're loose leaf greens, they're pre-washed, they're bagged. You could just throw it in a bowl and you have a salad.
They're so fresh. That's what I was always coming back for.
Yeah, she's like, I'm a fan. I'm one of them. Yeah,
super fan.
People will say, I've had these in my fridge for 2 weeks. They're still good. And
love that.
I don't know, what are you doing to them? Well, they were picked the day before you bought them. They weren't. It didn't take them a week to get to the shelf.
That's huge. Yeah. And what's the best way to stay in the know with everything going down at Post Street Farm?
So our Instagram, my wife runs our Instagram. It's Post Street. Or at Post Street Farm, at Post ST Farm. That's our big thing. We're on Facebook, and then our website is poststreetfarm.com. poststfarm.com.
We have links and everything over at cnykiss.com right now, as well as bugcountry.com. But we are so thankful that you wanted to come in and talk with us a little bit.
Thanks for having me.
Dropping some knowledge. And, if you're interested in that CSA and you want to get those fresh vegetables and not have to even think about it, worry about it, make sure you're heading to poststreetfarm.com right now, Facebook, Instagram. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Allie, we're going green.
Yes.
And
thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks.
Go Green with Fred F. Collis and Sons.